Now, I would be the only sick cigar guy that has a toothbrush here because I clean my watches all the time. Built like a tank. Hot water, not super hot. This is the first time you've ever had a customer clean a watch on a video?
In front of me? Yeah.
I set trends.
Honestly, this is easily one of the best ways to clean your watches.
Wow. This whole entire month has been a wash. This is my slowest month since like 2013. Dead ass.
Guys, this Wednesday, we're dropping the new unauthorized hoodie in white. Really nice job on this one with the embossing and everything else. For those of you that want to win one of these for free, comment the word hoodie below. Otherwise, as usual, I always ask you, we put a lot of effort into these videos and your feedback is most important. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button, do all those wonderful things that help our channel grow. Well, in case some of you guys haven't noticed, it's been a hell of a week in the Roman Sharf camp ever since quote-unquote Sneakergate. I'm a sneakerhead. I bought a collectible pair of sneakers at SneakerCon. President Donald Trump was there, made an appearance to drop a sneaker line. The media blew up with it. I was in every possible piece of media out there. New York Times, I was on Piers Morgan. I flew down to Florida and had an hour and 45-minute lunch with the President of the United States. He spent 15 minutes talking to my son about sneakers after he found out he was in the sneaker business. Here's Donald Trump, former president of the United States, a hell of a businessman, taking advice or asking my son, my 20-year-old son, questions. But the best experience out of it is that I got to sit there and show pride in my son to Donald Trump, with my son sitting next to me. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience that I certainly will never forget, and I'm sure neither will my son. But this video is all about watches. This is about gray markets, so let's jump into the video.
So do you like to wear it a little bit snug, or do you like to wear it a little bit loose?
A little bit snug.
A little bit snug? So
yeah, because either way, it doesn't have the adjustable thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe if I go like, I don't know, it's fully
out. Still gonna be.
Maybe like one.
I'm thinking one. If you like to wear it snug, though, we might be able to go two.
I guess one. Try that first.
Yeah, I'll take one out, and we'll see what it looks like. All right. So we got 2 links. I'm gonna put them in the back of that box. Try that on. Should be perfect now. Should be all set.
Yeah, sweet.
It's your first watch in your collection, or yeah?
Nah, I had a two-tone Submariner, nice. But I got robbed for it. So yeah, it kind of sucks.
Like in the area, or you out of state, or?
It was in Derby.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, that's what happened there. And then I had an 𝗴𝗍𝗄𝗃.
Okay.
So I sold that. I got a Rolex from Golden Nugget, like a date just, and I don't know, I just didn't like it, so I gave it back to him. Got this. So.
That's a perfect everyday watch. I mean, I'm actually thinking about getting one myself, so.
That's fire, brother.
Yeah,
all right, man. All good, or do I need
I just need you to sign this for me, and then we're all set. Right, cool. And then right here, I just got a couple things for you. So this is just a cloth, in case you want to wipe it down. It's in here. This is a little traveling case in case you go on vacation or anything like that. You just put it in here, just zip it up like that. And then
I wish I knew I was on camera. I look all dusty right now, but sweet.
That's pretty good. You gonna keep it on, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on.
So I'm just gonna do this like this. Help you out with this part.
I'm gonna rip this off. There we go.
Yeah, no, you're good. It's yours. So I'm really happy we were able to make this work. My client was able to pick up a new watch for his collection. Overall, this month has been very, very slow so far. With that being said, Adrian has some thoughts on this. Also, check out these brand new hoodies. Quality is superior.
Wow. This whole entire month has been a wash.
Oh my God.
Cannot get into any type of rhythm. Between everybody being sick, between Chinese New Year, it's been like a roadblock after roadblock. Cannot get anything into action, like zero. And I'm getting watches offered like it's raining.
I know, me too.
You know?
We'll keep selling Cartier mono pussies.
Yo, in the past 13 years, I'm trying to think of one day where I didn't have to deal with some type of issue. Like, it's never happened. Ever. I haven't had a peaceful day in 13 years.
No, that's impossible.
I'm telling you, dude, there's always something on, even from vacation issue of some sort. It just makes the good times just that much better. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I'm still looking for those good times.
How are you on the month?
It's not looking good, bro. I just hit 500K this today.
This is my slowest month since like 2013. Some dead ass.
You know what? I'm still ahead of last year. I'm still on pace. 15 million for the year.
I have 3 things cooking that will do some.
Yeah, me too.
Some good stuff.
I have 3-4 deals. MBNF, LM Perpetual. I think.
Which one? That one?
I'm praying, bro. I'm just trying so hard.
Unbelievable watch.
That nobody cares, but
that's just hard to sell now.
Yeah, it's just very. Yeah, it's an unbelievable watch that is just. It's very not a tough seller. It takes a specific person.
You got to
like and appreciate the watch.
You got to tell a story.
They have to understand what they're buying. 100%. It takes a very discerned client to buy a watch like that.
Anytime you have a new plan of action and you're trying to execute it to the best of your ability, and things go haywire,
it can be pretty frustrating, but I have no doubt that we're gonna hit our markers this year. Now, I have a dealer in Asia that I have been doing a lot of business with over the past 10 years. I have a very good relationship with that I bought a watch from, a Vacheron Constantin 222. Now, when we got the watch in, based on the sold order that we had, the box and papers didn't come in. Then Chinese New Year happened, so there was a delay there to get the box and papers in. So what I'm trying to explain to this client right now is that the box and papers are in fact coming. It's just an inconvenience at this time, and we are dedicated to making this happen for him. Just to recap, the box and papers were never shipped. There was a miscommunication. The box and papers are sitting with the AD, the VC AD. The guy lives in the end user who got the allocation doesn't live in that country. So my supplier is saying within the next 2 weeks, he's supposed to be traveling back there on business to pick them up because they won't ship them.
Okay.
He has to go there in person.
Fine. I'm not worried. It's all good, guys. I'm not worried. As long as we get it, it's fine. I just, I was worried that something else happened where they just didn't exist anymore.
No. That is not the case. And I wanted to offer some type of solution or resolution where I can go back to my guy within an appropriate time frame and say, hey, if I don't get the box and papers by this day, then I need to return the watch. And then we will just supply you with another full set.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we get it and it matches the numbers or whatever, then it's fine. It's not a big deal. Listen, I guess sometimes things are difficult. It's not about everyone has issues. It's all about how we handle them. At the end of the day.
That's why I wanted to follow up with you. I figured it's just easier for us to give you a call, just because. Listen, obviously, at the end of the day, I had assumed one thing. Unfortunately, that was incorrect. But we're still very much following up, working on it to get it for you. And again, I can't apologize enough, obviously, for the delay.
It's fine, Marco. It's all good. You guys did a great job. It's fine.
All right, Kirby. Well, I appreciate you taking the time. And just know that I am committed to getting this done. I'm on it. Marco's on it. So we're going to get it done for you.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
Thanks for the time. Take care.
I thought this guy was ready to show up at our door with an AR-15 the way you made it sound. Yeah, it was completely chill.
No. He's upset because he's waiting so long, but he's very chill about it.
Oh, this month is abysmal.
Oh, it's horrible.
Horrible. That being said, the worst month of our life, Marco wants to buy a $30,000 paddock for himself.
Oh, so many.
Maybe that's the best time to buy for yourself.
I think so.
Yeah, we're not doing good.
Absolutely.
Bro, so many
you need
little
like a
hiccups this month, dude. So many little hiccups. Like
what do you think about the
roadblocks, problems, money, why, little dumb stuff. I've never had so many little straps,
like
links.
unbelievable.
Like, bro, I don't even feel like I'm a sales rep. I feel like I'm in customer service.
What do you think about the watch?
No, you're getting cold feet. What do you say now?
Now you put me on the spot.
asking you-
Considering the ray of sunshine on your face when that watch came in,
Yeah,
I'd say it spoke to you. It's not
Just
for
say
me.
As for pics, still, just say.
I don't need pick, bro. This guy.
Another. Is cheap. That is really cheap.
For your first.
All right, just do it. 30,000, you can't go wrong. Fuck it. Even if I lose a bit of money, I don't really care.
From 31.7 to 30, which he's not going to accept, but he'll meet me somewhere.
Even at 3,500, that's cheap as shit.
Nah, you can tell he wants to move it.
2024.
Hong Kong dealers are cheaper, bro.
Where are you guys at both individually on the year?
Like
I'm at like 800 something.
Wait, actually?
No way. Adrian's never been under a mil.
What?
You'll finish at a mil, though. You'll finish
Okay,
it.
so I don't feel
I'll
so
finish
bad. I'm at 547 right
I'll
now.
finish on it.
Well, I mean, pending a few deals. but-
450 pending two.
Dude, this month has just
It's
been.
abysmal. I'm using that word now.
I did like 3 million last month and like 800 this month. It just.
Yeah, I did 1.2 last month. I have some big things coming.
Remember the Falcons came back 28-3.
No, that was the
That
Patriots.
was the Patriots.
I'm sorry, the Patriots. The Falcons lost. The Patriots.
Falcons got smoked.
We don't give up, right?
You know what?
The victory is gonna be so much sweeter if you hit that target. So you're at 2.493.
I'll probably finish a month around 600,000. So let's say I'll be at 1.2 plus 6 is 1.8.
1.8. Okay.
But I want to do 15 million this year.
You need to do 172,000 to get to your mark. Yeah. Oh, you got a long way to go.
It's not that much.
And Alex, how much do you need to do?
1.2 a month.
For me?
That's
Yeah.
my goal.
We're look at Q1 of last year versus Q1 of this year.
I gotta look at my numbers.
Yeah. Look at your numbers and report back.
Right now, I'm doing like about $1 million this month.
You're at a million this month? You're
I'm
up.
at like 900 right now.
Okay, so you have 1.64 on the quarter. So if you have 300 pending, let's say 1.94, yeah?
So honestly, this has definitely been one of the slowest months that we've ever experienced. But I will say this, I think everybody's still very motivated and hungry. But at the end of the day, all we have to do is just keep pushing forward. All right, so we're here visiting my client Steven. I'm here to drop off a watch, talk a little bit about cigars, get to know his story, and I just can't wait to meet him.
Marco.
Steven, how are you?
Good.
Pleasure.
How's your trip?
All good, man. Nice to see you.
How are you?
All good, all good. Got this for you.
So what brings you to this neck of the woods today?
Well, I figured it'd be a good opportunity for one, to actually drop the watch off, and then for two, obviously be able to see the shop and talk cigars, which are one of my big passions. Watches right here.
Wow. Beautiful. Alright. That's when I take my glasses off, I get serious. This is gonna take some time.
Yeah. Here, if you want, I can help you.
It looks like it's as stiff as a board.
Yeah, no, it's just taped up just because obviously we had the watch shipped up. We want to get it, make sure it preserves its condition, especially when shipping. Naturally, we didn't ship the watch, but we just want to protect it.
I have a whole procedure. The first thing I do, I look for imperfections. Any scratches on the crystal, scratches on the bezel, stuff like that. As long as the watch is nice and clean, I then move on to sizing it for my wrist. And then once I size it, I clean it up with some soap and water and wear it.
What drew your attention to this watch specifically? Because obviously this is a two-tone Daytona Panda racing dial. Quite specific, I guess, right?
The dial.
Yeah, the dial, right?
And I love that the hour markers have luminescence.
Right, which is
very different for a Daytona.
Absolutely. Beautiful. Bezel's still very sharp, which is the most, those are the most important things, right? The lugs and the bezel. Those are the two things you really want to look at. How's that feel?
It's gorgeous. The two tones aren't that popular these days, but there's something about this dial, I just think it pulls it off. Mm-hmm. It's the white, the red, the gold, I love it. Now, I would be the only sick cigar guy that has a toothbrush here, because I clean my watches all the time.
Look at this, guys.
I need more soap.
I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Oh, here we go.
No, you put Dawn soap, like on your... See, I don't do it on the watch itself. I just do it on the toothbrush.
It's a
like
Rolex.
I'm brushing my teeth.
It's a Rolex.
Yeah.
Built like a tank.
It'll be fine.
I would say when I have a watch in rotation and I'm wearing it for a couple of days, I always clean it like this after a couple of days.
Really?
I'm a fanatic with this stuff.
How do you clean like
that doesn't scratch the watch at all? Or?
No, it's a soft bristle brush.
Soft.
Yeah, soft bristle brush.
Not a bit. What were you going to say?
How do you do it with the Sky Dweller? Because that's on strap, right?
I don't.
Yeah, you don't.
With the leather strap, I don't. I only
You can't.
polish rag it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to put water on that.
Yeah, just in case.
Bracelet. Hot water, not super hot, because you could steam up the glass and get some condensation inside. I've done that before.
Now, how do you dry it? I always use an old T-shirt. Like I'll put an old T-shirt and then I'll just put it to
This
the
is
side.
going to go against the grain of the watch world, but I use a paper towel, and I've never scratched my watch, ever. It's just...
That's living on the edge.
You're going to watch me do it. I've never scratched, not even a hairline with a paper towel. These watches are built so well.
Yeah.
I'm not scratching it. Believe me, I'm not. So
It's a moist paper towel.
Correct.
Yeah.
Once you hit it on there, it's wet. It's not going to scratch anything.
Exactly.
Is this the first time you've ever had a customer clean a watch on a video?
In front of me? Yeah.
Like this?
I set trends.
Now, you've been collecting watches, obviously, a long time, right?
I've been collecting watches since I'm 15 years old.
15. What got you into watches?
We had a conversation yesterday about the most quintessential Rolex ever made.
Yeah.
And I personally think it's the Day-Date.
Right.
And I grew up, and my dad, I think he bought a Rolex in like 1983 or 1984, and it was a two-tone Datejust, just a plain Jane champagne dial Datejust. And then he gave that watch to one of my older brothers. I was very jealous at the age of 13 years old. And he bought a gold Day-Date of 18038. Probably like 1985, 1986. And I grew up watching my dad, my hero, wearing a gold presidential Day-Date.
Yeah.
And I just aspired to have a nice watch one day, and I got there. And my first watch was actually a 𝗙 Link. I have it.
Yeah, which is
You want
back
to see it?
in the 2000s. That was one of the biggest, most popular watches.
This is going well. Good. Are you recording?
Yeah, we never cut.
We never cut
it. Cut it
we'll
post.
we'll cut it.
So this is the first watch I ever bought myself. Okay. This is a 𝗙 Link. I bought this watch at a store called Blue Jewelers in Freehold, New Jersey. I never forget these things. It's crazy, right? So this is an old 𝗙 Link.
Which in the 2000s,
This was hot.
Yeah, because Tiger Woods used to wear
This was way before Tiger Woods.
Really?
You're going back to like 1989, 1990. Yeah,
Okay.
Tiger Woods was like 10 years old.
Right, because he's the. I think
he was the brand ambassador
really,
for the brand in the later 90s. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the first watch I ever bought myself, and I bought it for myself. It wasn't bought by my parents. I bought this, saved my money, and bought this watch by myself.
What is it about Rolex specifically, I guess, that really attracts you?
I think I might have an emotional attachment to it. It's not necessarily the movements or the aesthetics, because I know, I mean, I have a gold AP, I don't have it with me, and I know APs are gorgeous and beautiful and very well made. It just must be my childhood nostalgic thing that I have, and I was just always a Rolex guy because my dad wore them.
Yeah.
And I can't get away from it. I just love them.
Again, it's most people's first luxury watch, and it's the easiest ones to live with, right? Because to a certain point, they're good for anything. Right. Right, and they can do anything.
They're also built really, really well.
Absolutely.
This is a chocolate dial with the diamond baguettes, 40 millimeter, rose gold. This is probably the watch I wear the most, believe it or not. It's my favorite. Now, chocolate dial, brown dial, for tobacco and cigars, it kind of goes together for me. So in that spirit, that's why I also have this Sky Dweller.
Yep.
Chocolate leather dial, chocolate face. I just love that brown dial, and it just, to me, it's synonymous with cigars.
Yeah.
That's my connection to it. Right. So.
And here you are, obviously, this is your own shop here
100%.
in Mayville. I guess the most impressive part is the humidor.
Yes.
Should we take a look at it?
Absolutely. That's my office.
Wow, this is impressive.
So this is our cigar humidor. This is where all the magic and fun happens.
Now, in the last couple of years, I would say the market and the passion, I guess, in the same way that it's happened for watches, for cigars has gone crazy, especially with cigar prices also going through the roof. What are some of the parallels that you see kind of between, obviously being a watch collector, between maybe something like the watch market versus the cigar market? So
I would say in the last 3 years, we've experienced what we'll call a cigar boom. There was a cigar boom many years ago, but it never lasted. But we are now in a new cigar boom, and it happened during COVID. People were staying at home. They had nothing to do. They started doing vices, watches, cigars, cars. Money was out there, and there's really a really big market for high-end cigars now. One of the big brands that we do really well with is Padron, and we have a $45 cigar. One of the most expensive cigars we have in the store. This is the Padron 50th. The tobacco in the cigar is 20 years old.
Wow.
What makes it a little more expensive.
Yeah.
But people buy them, as you can see. We're missing a top row of these. When you take tobacco out of the ground, there's a lot of natural acidity in the cigar. As you age it, it loses the acidity and becomes smoother.
And that allows, I guess, also the profile of flavor of the cigar to change also over time?
Yes, 100%. The most popular brand we're doing very well with is Foundation Cigars, which is up here. One of their marquee cigars is Olmec, the one I just referenced. Tabernacle, very popular. Then they have all sorts of subsets. Padron cigars, again, right down here. Probably the most popular brand that we carry. And then after that, it would be Arturo Fuente is huge.
What keeps you, I guess, passionate and motivated about cigars?
People. It's the people I meet every day. It's the cast of characters that hang out in my store that everyone has their own little story. You know, it's the relationships you build. I mean, you can buy a cigar anywhere. I mean, obviously today you could buy a cigar online and never see a retailer. You don't have to walk into a retail shop. You can just have them delivered to your door at maybe a little bit of a better price. But I think you miss the experience of coming to a place like this, walking around, smelling the cigars, seeing the selection, meeting the owner, meeting the employees, sitting in the lounge, sitting outside in the back of the store when it's nice out. You can't replace that. You can't touch that by buying online. It doesn't come anywhere near it. Can you see that black box up there? So this is all electronically controlled. Okay, we have a little thermostat right here. Right now the temperature in here is 61. It's a little low, but that's fine. Humidity is 71.3%. Okay, when this hits 69% humidity, this will turn on and the mist will come out until it hits 71. So it's electronically controlled all day long. Nearly zero maintenance. The only thing we have to do is replace the filters in our RDI unit like every 4 or 5 months.
It's kind of like servicing a watch, right? You always have to take care of it, keep up with it, make sure it's running well, keep it wound, etc.
Yes.
Yeah, no, a lot of parallels definitely in cigars, but I guess the best part about cigars is smoking them. So I guess that's a natural next step.
Let's light up and smoke our face off.
Let's do it. The one thing I love about cigars is it's the best way for me to unwind. You know, after a long day, you just smoke a nice cigar, sit down, you're with your own thoughts. You know what I do when I smoke? I don't think, which I actually really like. My mind is
vegetate.
Yeah, it's like a pause. You know, it's my time to just sit there and just enjoy smoking. Steve, I want to thank you so much again for inviting me. Absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for sharing. Obviously,
thank you for hand delivering the piece today and spending time with us, with my crew. And they came in a little late, but I'm happy to have us all here and having a good time, smoking the best cigars you can smoke. I would just like to add one thing to this video. I really hope it makes it in.
Sure.
You are the best watch salesperson on the face of the earth. you are gold. You're more about what you're selling, not who you're selling it to or what the value is. Kudos to the watch world. This guy is the smoothest, nicest watch guy in the industry. I'm telling you, give him a shout.
Big thank you to Steven for hosting us and for sharing his collection with us, and of course his incredible selection of cigars. And I can't wait to see how your collection continues to evolve over time.
What do y'all think of the new white hoodies? I think this is some of the freshest gear that we've released in a long time. Guys, thank you for joining us once again. Make sure to like, make sure to comment and subscribe to our channel. Looking forward to seeing you on the next Great Market.